Okay, we're back with turn 84 of Hell in the Hedgerows now. We've got the rolling combat on the left here. We killed a few Tommies last turn, and it looks like there's only single units down here. I think this one here, this HQ element, has got a few bodies in it, including a Sten gun, but it sort of looks like the Tommies are gone from this bit of hedgerow, and these guys might be able to push up. And if we can get a toehold there, we should at least be able to contest that point a bit. But we'll see how that pans out. Jen's reorientating one of his Shermans to head down there, no doubt. And we'll see if he's still got the two Shermans and the Achilles in this gap in the hedgerow here, covering the rail bridge. So we'll see if he decides to manoeuvre any of those to try and cover this way. Hopefully, if he does, we've got this Panther here, which should be able to see into that field. In other news, Jen has started moving back into the village. We're getting a few spotting contacts, infantry moving up over this side. And as usual, he's persisting in pushing us here. He has kind of used the 6-pounders or the tank on the other side of the little valley here to kind of suppress the MG team that's here. So we're trying to get these guys to change their mind about running away and get back on that corner, because I know Jen has troops here in this wheat field. And we really want to be able to stop them getting up to here, because that means that basically these guys in this orchard here would be cut off. We've also been seeing a few contacts moving this way, so it looks like Jen might be pushing up there still as well. But all the action, the big stuff, the important stuff is over here on the left. So we're going to press go, and we're going to see how badly that goes this turn. Oh yeah, there's Tommies everywhere down there. It looked like we had an explosion in the village down there, so I'm not sure what that was. Whether that was a Piet or Jen's got a tank looking that way or something like that, it's hard to tell. And we've got that tank that's popped back up at the on the far left, that Sherman. See, the Panther should be in a position to see it. Oh yes, we got a hit on that. Let's try and get another one. It looks like he's moving something back. That's got to be the Achilles. Okay, so yeah, business as usual on the left. Just mess and pain and casualties. Let's check what we got up at this field. It looks like this Kubovarven got noggled by something. But first, we have got some eyes on the Tommies in the field there. Yeah, so that looks like was actually a tank shell shooting through the gap. So we know Jen's got a Sherman up there then. Come on, let's get back online and take these. Go on. Well, we got one. Now there's just two in the group, because you can judge by the little icon there. The MG team's had enough, but they're playing hand grenade tennis. Hand grenades for everyone. And come on. We've got another one. And yeah, now all the automatic weapons are reloading. So yeah, and it would of course be the Sten gunner that survives, the dangerous one. But yeah, we can't ask for. Can't ask for much else there. The MG team there aren't really in a state to do very much, but they got their nades out. That's the important thing. In fact, this guy is throwing all his hand grenades. That's what we want. More hand grenades. So I don't think there's much that we can really complain about there. We've seen off that little flanking force at least. We didn't get very much else. See, we've got some more Tommies moving up. And we did actually... Is that the same carrier? I think that is the same carrier, isn't it? Yeah. Then we've got something, an armour contact up here, which is moving back down the road. Yeah. It's either a Sherman or the Achilles. Hard to judge. Yeah. Let's see what we've got in the village. Something exploded down here, and I don't know what it is. Whether it was a Piet round, or Jenna somehow managed to get some kind of tank fire. Or if that's a mortar round, or artillery. I have no idea what that was. But it took out one of the pixel trucking on the top floor there. Oh yeah, there's probably mortars. Jen must have a mortar team back here somewhere. Dropping rounds on the main street. Guys trying to put fire down on the there we go, finally. At least they got a Tommy there at least. But they've had enough and they're legging it out there. It's fair dues, I suppose. And that's a worrying little spotting contact. Though we should, any Tommies that come out in the street should get knocked. Oh, of course, there isn't a window, is there? Of course. I thought those guys could actually see that way. We'll have to check that one. But yeah, kind of business as usual in the village. Let's see, these guys are a bit upset because, you know, everybody's dying and it's all going wrong, but it looks a lot like they've managed to get into the defilade by the riverbank. They can stay there and stand by to reinforce the guys in here who are just inside the objective, and that means that we're able to contest it. So let's get back onto the main show and find out what we've got going on here. Especially what happens to these guys, because it looked like they got upset again. Okay, that might have been a whole different branch of upset there. It's the guys at the front of the group on the road there who are running out into the field of death. Great idea there, guys. Yeah, there are still Tommies down in this hedgerow here. We're just not particularly able to suppress the little buggers. Yeah, definitely some down this way. Right, so what happens with these guys up at the front? It looks like they take a few casualties. Yeah, so they don't actually take any casualties. Well, he took all the casualties in the last turn. Now he's had enough and he's going. And these guys are getting Bren, I think. Yeah, that looks like Bren gunfire coming in. Which, you know, obviously they're all clumped up in the edge of the hedgerow, which is not a good place to be when you're in the machine gun fire. Jen's trying to fall back with some of his troops there. Yeah, it's pretty damn messy. Yeah. Let's see what do we get at the back, because we've definitely got that Sherman. We've got these guys running away. That's the old tank crew there. Now with rifles. And some of the least accurate machine gun fire in history. Yeah, see, a few sprays and... Oh yeah, the Panther had a go at them there. At least a bit of casualty there. But the Panther should spot that Sherman. So we definitely get a shot off at it. Oh no! No. It was the anti-tank gun. Yeah, so the Sherman didn't see it at all. It's the anti-tank gun, which is literally inside a bush. Firing at this tiny target. And it actually bounced. That's amazing. So yeah, bounced, just ricocheted off the front there. That should at least make Jen retreat the damn thing. And if we got the first shot on target, the next shot should be pretty good. But he's, you know, chances are he's going to pop smoke and reverse that, or just reverse it, because that is obviously rather worrying. What's interesting there is that it bounced off. I mean, there was spalling, so there could be casualties inside the tank or damaged components. I'm just checking to look at the angle of the armour. You can see it is on a slight slope, and because obviously combat mission takes the mechanics of that into account, you know, the greater the slope, the more likely you get a ricochet like we did. But it doesn't look like it's too far off. So I'm not sure what's happened there. I'm fully expecting to see a blown up Sherman. So, And it looks like the Panther that's over here, to be fair, it has like barely any optics. Hasn't really seen the whatever it is that's moving up back up here. We have spotted this Sherman though. In the Bocage there, so at least we have a we're getting a better count on the Shermans and things. We've got one here, there's a Firefly down here, there's one here, two here, the Achilles, and at least one here. So Jen still has plenty of tanks left. Meanwhile, we've got three Panthers. One's dead. This one is effectively dead because the crew are very confused. I'm pretty sure it's actually been knocked out, but whatever. Functionally, it's gone. And we have this one, which is the good one, which has been at the back all game. This one is one of the more knackered ones. Can't really see very much. I think that's actually, yeah, that's the one that was strafed by the Typhoons at the start, and then we have this one down here behind the hill. So we can pop that up potentially if we need to. Yeah, Yeah, these guys basically just start area-fying the hedgerow. Except we can't, because it's on the reverse slope. They can't actually shoot at it because they don't have the ground there. Let's get you shooting over there. You don't have any smoke. You can find. We could pop smoke. In theory, we could drive the Panther down the road and pop smoke on top of the Tommy's positions there. But I feel like that would probably be a really bad move. Right, it's your turn into the grinder, guys. Now we can get quite far up here without getting molested, so let's do that. Ooh, that should be good. Let's start dropping some mortar rounds down there. How's this mortar? Just got smoke left. Okay. So, yeah, we don't particularly have that many more men we can feed in there, but we should, in theory, be able to get a toehold at least. That would certainly make me feel better about it. Oh yeah, let's just check this machine gun. Yeah, in theory it can see down the road, so let's move these guys out into that house, just in case Jen's reoccupying that area there. And we're as good as we're ever going to get down here, I think. MG team needs to move back up here. These guys need to go somewhere more useful. That's knackered. Those guys actually did a pretty good job looking that way. Yeah. Got our guys who've gotten all the way up here. If they're lucky, they might be able to scrounge a 42 or something. Yeah, I think that is about all we can do, really. Let's press go and send it back.